It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? The world is yours. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? Shout outs to Nasty Nas, one of my favorite MCs of all time. His debut album, the one that I love the most, Illmatic, was released April 19, 1994 on Columbia Records. Dope producers, Large, Professor, Pete Rock, LES, Q-Tip, and DJ Premier. Phenomenal producers. Execs over this album, person named Faith N, hopefully I'm saying the name correctly, and also MC Search. Overall, great team, and I just love this album so much. 10 tunes that you just can't get enough of, right? They perfectly, even though some of them was by different producers, some produced more than others. The way you listen to the album from beginning to end, it blends right into the next song. And I love albums like that. I actually wish Nas would get back with those same producers. I don't know. It was chemistry. You could tell the chemistry was really amazing with listening to that album. But I wish he would just do it one more time. Get with those same producers and do another Nas album. But that is one of my favorites. So I'm doing this video because I wanted to tell you, and I was happy to see there's a limited edition 7-inch exclusive vinyl release of the single The World Is Yours. Is coming out. When is it coming out? Yeah, I'm looking at my notes. May 15, 2020 on fatbeats.com. So if you want to pre-order, if you're a vinyl collector like me and you're looking to add to your Nas collection, you should get this. It's clear vinyl, 7-inch, and probably the label is going to be red. But yeah, I think that is dope. And they only making 300 copies. I don't know if I said that, but yeah. So a lot of times when you think of good music and classic albums, for me, I think about Nas and just what he has contributed to the hip hop and just the essence of it is just something you can't ever be replaced. There never will be another Nasty Nas. So I'm gonna tell you something. This is a little story. I was in college. I had graduated in 95, so just see the time frame. Illmatic came out in 94. I graduated in 95. I would say 90, when I got to college, which was the same year, 95 going into 96, I think around 96, I got this job working at this independent record store, mom and pop, called Willie's Records. If anyone who lived down south or people that know me or went to college with me, they will know that I was a music head and still is. And for whatever reason, I think the popularity of me knowing about music and stuff, and then when people found out I worked at Willie's Records, it just boosted it even more. So in this sense, I remember my friend, homegirl, when you're looking for a job, and I was looking for a part-time job, and she said, oh, I went to Willie's Records because they're looking to hire someone part-time, and she applied, and she actually told me about it, and I was like, yo, I need a job like that. So she told me about it, me, not even thinking of anything. I went up there in a shirt and sweatpants with my hair looking all cute. I think I was like 19, yeah. And filled out the application on the spot. And the manager, I never forget his name. I can't even think of his name right now. but he was cool and he was stern at the same time. And he interviewed me, and right after I filled out the application, I was a mass comm major, so I was like, please let me get this job, because it just works right into what I'm doing with my mass, trying to get my mass comm degree. So the next day, I got a call from Willie's Records, and I got the job. Let me tell you guys, it was the best job a teenager, a college student could ever get. At that time, 96, Tupac had came out with an album, Biggie Smalls, Nas. I think by that time, Nas is coming out with It Was Written. And I never forget that I went to work and they told me that Nas was coming to our store the next day. I was ecstatic, guys. That was the best news you could ever give a young black girl who loves hip-hop music and loves music in general and just loves Nas and just loved that album. I played the Illmatic album to death. I still have the original CD to this day. That was from years ago. The same CD. So in this sense, I was ecstatic. Woke up the next day, and remind you, I work 7 days a week. So you go to class, and then from there, 4 to 9 was my job hours, and it was the best. They played all type of music, including Nas, Illmatic, The World Is Yours. Pretty much they played Nas from the whole album, which was phenomenal. I think they also had like some promo stuff, like posters in the record store. So it was just a fun place to work. Never a dull moment, never disappointed. So anyway, got to work. Nas was there. Well, Nas wasn't there by the time I got there. But by the time he came, he had his manager, and he also, AZ was with him. Shout outs to AZ, another dope MC. I think at that time, that's when, on the low, they probably was forming the firm. But nevertheless, I remember AZ being with Nas when I met Nas. Nas was very respectful, very kind, very quiet, and just very patient. I remember one of my homegirls from college, she couldn't make it to the record store. So she's from Queens, because I'm from Brooklyn. She's from Queens, but now I live in Queens. She asked me to have Nas sign. It was like a newspaper clipping, huge newspaper clipping that she had. And I asked him, because I was very respectful still to this day to artists. I don't just run up on artists and expect them to sign or take pictures with me, because I know they're human. Sometimes they don't want to be bothered. But in this sense with Nas, he signed it for me, for my friend. And then I asked for a picture with me and Nas. I have to probably do an insert of that when I do another video with picture taking and all of that. And that was the best. That was my experience of meeting Nas. And I will say, from that impression and right before I met Nas to listening to Illmatic, I was like, okay, he's cool, So nevertheless, Nas is just one of those MCs that has made an impact, as far as me listen on my life, and it brings up a lot of experience, because he puts out, with that particular album, which was the real core essence of what hip-hop music should be. Creative, great storytelling, excellent producers. You can't outmatch that. So in this sense, I was excited to see this exclusive on Fat Beats, and I definitely wanted to let you guys know. And he's just phenomenal. Just a phenomenal person. Anyway, Like I said, the limited edition single is not expensive, which is good. $22.99. I don't know if I said that. Yeah, $22.99. And yeah, May 15th is a long time. But hey, it's Nas. You could wait for Nas. So definitely, if you're interested, go out and purchase it. You will not be. It's just a single. You will not be disappointed and add it to your collection. I definitely want to get that. Let me know if you like Nas. What is your most favorite Nas album? As far as the Illmatic album, what's your most favorite? Excuse me. What's your most favorite tune on the Illmatic album, and who's your favorite producer on there? My favorite producer off the Illmatic, I mean, they all favorites. I don't really know too much stuff about LES, but I would say out of, I love Primo. Like, Primo is my favorite. P-Rock is my favorite. Large Professor is my favorite. I would say out of all of them, can't really pick. I love Q-Tip. I think people sleep on Q-Tip Productions. I think he's produced so much stuff for people. I remember he did some stuff off of Mobb Deep's infamous album. Maybe 1 or 2 songs. I think 1. But I think people sleep on him, so I'm going to go with him, even though I love all of them. And they're my favorite, like super favorites. Like I said, with LES, I haven't followed him enough to know more about him, and I don't really hear people talk about him. Maybe I have to research that, but everybody else is super favorite of mine. But to pick all of them, I would like to pick Q-Tip. If I ever had an album that I wanted to collab and produce, it would be Q-Tip. Because I know he probably would get some gems. You'd be like, woo, this is tight. But nevertheless, shout outs to all the producers. Like I said, Pete Rock, Large Professor, LES, Q-Tip. Oh my God. The list goes on. I love them all. Anyway, like this video. Let me know your thoughts. And let me know if you're going to get it. Let me know if you know any good dope hip-hop singles, limited edition releases that is coming out. I just want to let you know that. I'm going to put Fat Beats link in the information box so you could click on it. And if you want to purchase the single limited edition, do so. I think that single, The World Is Yours, is definitely going to sell out. Other than that, whatever you do before you leave, don't forget to be safe, be prepared, stay alert, and also subscribe to this channel. It is free. Also click on the notification bell so every time I upload, you get notified. Peace, and this is Ava Ani.